take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, down in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. This should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick. And the fans, we should be happy.
And it's Schroeder missing. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Bean passes to Vucevic. Williams with a clean look. Rebound by the Celtics.
A little surprised he took the jump shot. With nobody around him, he could have attacked the basket.
And it's Brown missing. Ball against Schroeder. Right side, Ball. Goes back up. Williams kicks to Ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Smart. Passes it to Schroeder. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here is Ball. Williams inside, guarded by Tatum. Vucevic dishes to Williams. Schroeder against Ball. Pocket 6. On the wing, Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's DeRozan. Tips it up, and Williams is right there. Williams has got his team on the board to start the game for the Bulls.
That was a long time coming. It took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
Passes to Horford. Schroeder against Vucevic. And finished off by Horford.
Good recognition right there by Schroeder. The defense got crossed up, and he made it pay.
Now Ball. He dishes it to DeRozan. It's Vucevic, top of the key. From outside, off the mark.
As good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open 3 like that.
Here's the break. Here's DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. Over Brown. Levine finds Ball. Here's Williams. Gets an open look and hits.
Look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through the coach.
Levine against Smart. Levine kicks to Vucevic. Schroeder against Ball. There's Williams with the 3. Horford with the rebound. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Tatum dishes to Horford. Schroeder outside. Back to Smart. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's the break. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Schroeder outside. Tatum on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Chicago has possession. On the wing, Williams. DeRozan against Brown. Left side, Levine. Over Smart. Levine's shot is off.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Great physical and athletic tools. Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
And so here is Chicago following the bucket by the Celtics. Ball, the pass to Levine. To the inside. Vucevic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Brown wide open. He fires. And it's Boston with another.
And check out the handles of Brown, just destroying anyone in his path.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Levine. DeRozan in the corner. On the top of the key. That one doesn't go.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep plan.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top. They lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Celtics. On in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the center position. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Williams passes to Vucevic. And DeRozan kicks to Ball. Outside, Levine. Shoots over Schroeder. No good off the front iron. The Celtics with the lead.
And Patrick Williams, the 4th pick of that 2020 draft. A bit of a surprise when he was taken.
Most mock drafts had him around the top 10 spots. His stock rose very late in the process. When the Bulls got it right.
And it's Horford with the extra effort.
Such a skilled offensive rebounder. I mean, I love watching Horford use his body to come up with the balls.
Ball gets to DeRozan. Here's the pass to Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing. Watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Schroeder passes to Smart. Tatum deciding where to go with it, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Cantor, the pass to Pritchard. And White kicks to Green. Dishes it to Johnson. Williams with the steal. Hernan Gomez passes to Pritchard. Now Cantor. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Pritchard. Cantor, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Cantor. Kicks it out to Richardson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Pritchard. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Bradley.
And the field goal percentage has dropped to the low 30s for the game. They have the lead, but that might change if they don't improve their shooting.
Johnson outside. Back to White. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard. White covering. Richardson the pass to Pritchard. Hernan Gomez kicks to Richardson. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Green.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
That one goes in.
The consistency of Richardson's shooting is just impressive. Defense can't allow him mid-range looks.
Outside, White. Dish now to Bradley. And they pick up 2.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
For Boston, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Richardson outside. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Johnson with it. Cantor cover. Jones finds White. Johnson left side. Outside, Green. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And stolen by White. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Beyond the arc. And it's White missing. Cantor, the pass to Richardson. Back to Cantor. Richardson against Jones. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. Cantor kicks to Richardson. Takes the 13-footer. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. From deep. Green dishes to Bradley. Here's Jones. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Pritchard. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Boston. Found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Celtics shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at the roast. And it's Vucevic in at the 5.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Williams for 3. Rebound, Boston. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Outside, Smart. Brown inside the line. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just training that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Ball finds DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Over Horford. Kick out to Levine. Vucevic to the pass to Williams. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Sinks the triple. DeRozan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Brown, good.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Back to DeRozan. He dishes it to Levine. Pulls up, high post. Rebound, Boston. Horford's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. In the corner, Smart with it. Schroeder up top. He's covered by Ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Celtics with the lead. Horford with it. Schroeder outside. Now here's Smart. Back to Schroeder. Smart dishes to Schroeder. Boston needs to get off a shot. Horford no luck.
2 minutes.
For Chicago, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. DeRozan surveying the D. Back to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Shoots over Brown. Left side, Ball. And again, Chicago. No good. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Left side, Horford. And too long on the shot. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. A shot by Williams, no good. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Schroeder kicks to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. The dunk and the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's White. Not a lot of room. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Johnson.
The defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
Here's Pritchard. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
That's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Enes Kanter is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Richardson, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jones. Pritchard passes to Cannon. Richardson outside. Hernangomez in the corner. Pass to Pritchard. Driving to the basket. And the shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
And the pass to Brantley. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. White dishes to Jones. Back to White. Uncovered. And Cantor pulls it down. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Bradley. Richardson kicks to Hernangomez. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Johnson. Dean comes in for Green, and it's Lonzo Ball in for White.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Outside, Jones. Pass the ball. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Schroeder. There's Brown with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure who this guy was in the first half.
Chicago calls timeout. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his money.
Checked in for the Bulls. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He said, we're getting some looks on the 3, but we're not connected. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Schroeder outside, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
He's got to get back to playing in control. After 0 turnovers in the first half, he's out there loose with it.
Bulls trail by 7. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And LaVine, here we go. And then LaVine with the chance.
This is what leaders do. LaVine commanded the rock and coming through in the big spot.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Outside, Jones. Passes it to LaVine. Brown against Jones. Kick out to LaVine. Caruso, the pass to LaVine. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker now. Thanks to his timing and great anticipation skill. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
There's 1:40 left in the game. Schroeder finds Tatum. Back to Schroeder from deep. Pass to Horford. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Over Bradley. Horford no luck. Bulls trail by 8. Caruso the pass to Ball. Horford dishes to Smart. Brown against Ball. Floats it up for Horford.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out, in what should be a nice win here for the Celtics.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Brown kicks it over to Schroeder. Inside, the kick out to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
Levine for three, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
He's so tough to cover because of his athleticism and shooting skills. What an answer from Levine.
Smart kicks it over to Schroeder. Right wing. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston fake and tape.
Good evening.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for Boston, down in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at center.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Now here's Smart. He kicks it to Tatum. With the drive, and slam dunk by Tatum.
This guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Smart dishes to Horford. Smart passes to Horford. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Tatum on the wing. Shoots over Tucker. Back to Tatum. Second shot opportunity. Shot clock at 6. Nobody near Schroeder. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Schroeder kicks to Brown. Now the pass to Horford. Here's Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
Boy, how aggressive is Marcus Smart? The ability to explode off and get the dunk home.
Lowry looking around. Butler with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Three-pointer, Butler. The shot missing. And the Celtics going the other way now. Adebayo against Horford. In the corner, Smart with it. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown the pass to Schroeder. Now here's Tatum. Guarded by Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Miami ball.
The Heat trail by 5. 1:52 left to play here in the first. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Now here's Smart. Guarded by Tucker. Here's Schroeder. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Celtics ball.
Celtics leading by 3. Schroeder looking over the floor. Horford with it. Lowry picks him up. Schroeder passes to Horford, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Smart wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound Celtics, and it's Horford with the extra effort.
But Kevin, Al Horford pounding away on the glass. How about the strength in the paint?
Lowry against Horford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about during his 3rd season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an all-star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
Now here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Passes it to Adebayo. Kicks it to Tucker. Over Tatum. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Brown dishes to Horford. The open shot by Smart. Off target with the open look.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for Miami here in the second. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. The Heat trail by 5. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Butler.
Don't tell me the mid-range game is dead. Jimmy Butler doing work right there.
Butler against Brown. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Buries the long-range jumper. Schroeder's got 6 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Lowry against Schroeder. Butler passes to Adebayo. It's stolen by Brown. Outside Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists in the game. Schroeder against Lowry. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Tucker.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Outside, Horford launches it. Rebounded by Tucker.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lowry can't get it to go. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Nice ball movement by Boston. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Knocked away. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
So Boston ends up going with a new group.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Cantor, the pass to Pritchard. Richardson gets a wide-open look, and Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Down low. Here's Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And Cantor throws it down.
Boy, once Cantor establishes position on the interior, forget about it.
Oladipo outside. Hero on the wing. Top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Boston leading by 14. Hernan Gomez finds Cantor. The kick out to Williams. They get it back. Pass to Hernan Gomez. He feeds it to Cantor. Back to Hernan Gomez. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And Cantor pulls it down. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Here's Williams. Cantor's shot is off. Swiped it away. And so that's the end of the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. Bob Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Richardson, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. And a new group in for the Heat. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
Pritchard passes to Richardson. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Oladipo. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Richardson. And Oladipo pulls it down.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Tucker. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Richardson, no luck.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Celtics leading by 11. Pass to Cantor. Shoots the 3. And there's Richardson on the assist by Cantor. Richardson's got 5 points so far.
Such a nice, smooth delivery by Josh Richardson. Range, yes, sir.
Robinson against Richardson. Robinson passes to Tucker, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
The pass to Richardson. Outside Williams. 13 feet away. The shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Oladipo, the pass to Tucker, and stolen by Williams. Richardson against Butler. Pass to Cantor. Celtics passing it around. Pritchard passes to Cantor. Kicks it out to Richardson. And again, Boston with the triple.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Tucker, and stolen by Williams. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To the middle, Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Pass to Cantor. It's stolen by Oladipo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting. Oh, great ball movement there.
The Heat trail by 20. And there's the pass to Adebayo. It's blocked.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Butler. The rebound by the Celtics. And here's Boston. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Richardson dishes to Williams. Here's Cantor. The offensive rebound, and Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. Back to Oladipo. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Passes to Cantor. Williams dishes to Cantor. Back to Williams for the 3. And Oladipo pulls it down. And they recover it. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Pritchard. Outside Williams. Lobs it up for Cantor, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
A deep three from Butler, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace, effectively crowds.
And so it's Boston, closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the small forward. Out to Morris. Pass to Strus. Clock at 6. Wants to get it to Morris and does. And Morris throws it down.
Well, this is what you like to see from Morris, being aggressive. Hammer it down with authority, big man.
Oladipo against Schroeder. Drives to the hoop, and he banks in the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Up top, Oladipo. Guarded by Horford. Here's Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Schroeder kicks to Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Takes a three. Miami grabs the miss. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum leading the charge. Horford finds Tatum. Back to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. And that one, good. Schroeder's got 4 this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First team foul.
A free throw drops for Dedmon.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Both shots good from the stripe. Boston leading by 20. Schroeder passes to Horford. It's Schroeder with the drive. Smart. Drops in the tray.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Oladipo. Hero from long range. That one doesn't go. And it's Boston the other way. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the
And
game.
foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Foul.
That one on Smart.
He's showing off a polished skill set, is Marquise Morris. Didn't get him the bucket, but earned a trip to the stripe.
The first free throw is good.
Marquise Morris at the line for.
And Morris drops them both. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Celtics. Outside, Smart. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. The tray. Nice D from Oladipo. The Heat trail by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Williams.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Back to Dedmon. And there's the feed to Morris. Great D that time from Tatum. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
From deep three-point range, offensive rebound. Brown dishes to Horford. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Tatum way outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. On the wing, Morris. Guarded by Tatum. Strus passes to Morris. Can't get it to fall.
If you're going to play for this team, you've got to.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
it's Horford in at the center position. And Smitty, tonight's game features two outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
Here's Young. The Celtics making their last shot. Pass to Collins. Tatum with a steal. To the middle. Out to Schroeder. Hunter with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Schroeder against Hunter. And it's going to be a 3-second call. About a minute played here so far in the first. Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. That one no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 4-point game. Outside Young. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Collins. Bogdanovich into the lane, and then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Smart against Bogdanovich, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Up top, Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
As John continues to develop his offensive skill set, it's nice to see him show awareness as a distributor.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Horford against Capella. The kick to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Smart. And the jam by Brown.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Young. And he banks in the layup.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Up top, Schroeder. Guarded by Young. Back to Schroeder. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Schroeder against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Now here's Capella. Not a lot of room. The shot won't fall. And the Celtics going the other way now.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Young. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Schroeder against Young. Outside Tatum. Right side Brown. Inside. Horford passes to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Horford. Stolen by Capella. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Hunter against Schroeder. Horford left side. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And Young gets it to go.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his...
Oh, flying high, throwing it down.
Not too many people play that game up there, but he does.
Woo! Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Here he goes. No, stopping it. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
The Hawks leading. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Smart. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's Smart. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first. Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the inside. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Tatum brings a double team. Here's Young. Schroeder with a rebound.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
On target from range.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Collins right side. Tatum with a steal. Schroeder passes to Brown. Now here's Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Unloads from 13. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 13 points.
Yeah, elevating his playmaking skills over time, Tatum is a winner who enjoys setting up his teammates.
To halt the run. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Capella's got his first 2 points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Brown with it. Outside Schroeder. 5 to shoot. And he drives in. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
.114 left in the half. Young, the pass to Collins.
Celtics foul. Peyton Pritchard. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Williams.
Nice defense, reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
Williams on the wing. Here's Pritchard. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Off target from outside. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
They get it again. The kick to Hunter. And here's Collins for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
The kick out to Richardson. Pass to Canner. Back to Richardson. No one near him. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Richardson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Young. He's got 6. With 4 on the clock. And he takes it up and lays it in. Young's got 8.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
It could go. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 1 point. Kenny, how'd you see it? And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center spot. Pass to Hernan Gomez. The kick out to Richardson. Launches it. Offensive board. Canner. Now Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. 5 on the clock. Williams against Hunter. Here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. It's stolen by Hunter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. And it's in there. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Young. To the paint. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so. BA, obviously championships matter, but I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that too.
Got a line change here for Boston. Schroeder against Young. The kick to Tatum. Back to Schroeder. They need this. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Young. Capella, the pass to Collins. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Smart for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
All right.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Here are the Celtics answers. All right, fans, that is the Celtics answers.
Left side Williams.
Make some noise.
And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
Assist
because he's so good at shooting it and driving it. Defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Fires the 3. Schroeder can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
And the second major deal Gallo was part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Really left him alone that time. Brown's got 16.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Schroeder against Williams. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Here's Jang. Here's Herter. Clock at 4. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Outside Schroeder. And there's the call on Al Horford. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Just another example of losing concentration. His 4th turnover of the evening. He has to start protecting the ball better.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Here's Jang. 3-pointer off the mark. For Boston, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Horford outside. Pass to Brown. Here's Tatum. With the drive. Lets it fly. Horford can't hit.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Gallinari drives in, and Gallinari throws it down.
He's long and he's crafty, and he has a knack for scoring. Danilo on the attack.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. The Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Williams passes to Gallinari. Down low. Horford with a steal. On the break. Tatum finds Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Knocks it loose. Brown with the steal. Here's Schroeder. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover over for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Hawks on top, leading by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Josh Richardson out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The Hawks leading. Richardson with it. Now Herder defending.
Foul. Boogie Jang. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Cantor. The kick out to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Cantor. Outside, Williams. Here's Richardson. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Though Richardson's improved his ball handling, he's still more comfortable in catch and shoot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Inside, here's Collins. Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
A nice shot by Brown. Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Collins outside. Young against Schroeder from deep. And they recover it. Outside Young. From deep three-point range. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
And a deep 3 from Young. They get it back. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Schroeder against Young. To halt the run, Capella. He hangs. The kick out to Young. And here's Hunter from the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Tatum finds Schroeder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hunter with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. And Collins with the slam.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Pass to Brown. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And the three-pointer goes.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Young. And he lobs it up top. And the slam dunk by Capella.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Schroeder passes to Brown. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Young. From deep. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Up top, Schroeder, guarded by Young. Smart for 3. Hunter with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Young with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Hunter, good.
Clutch. We saw this from Hunter in college. You can trust him with the game on the line.
Hunter against Brown. Pass to Horford. Outside, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Money.
Great inside play by Clint Capella, using all of his size to find that shot.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder passes to Horford. And here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. To the left side wing. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Young with it. And here's Capella. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pull it. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
Coming up in the windy.
Hey, Kevin.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Yeah, off the pass, Levine is more or less automatic. He just pushes the shot right up.
Back to Schroeder. Smart on the wing. Shot clock at 6. At the top of the key, Horford. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Ball. The pass to Vucevic. Levine looking around. Back to Vucevic. Feeds to Williams. And stolen by Tatum. Schroeder, left side. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about it. LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
Here's Schroeder following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Schroeder kicks to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Oh, you love to see Brown knock down the 3 ball, showing great strides in improving his range.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. Outside, Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And stolen by Tatum. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Ball against Schroeder. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. Fires from 14. Williams' shot is off.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Smart passes to Horford. Stolen by Levine. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. They grabbed their own miss. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum passes to Horford and stolen by Williams. DeRozan against Tatum. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Levine. Stolen by Smart. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. DeRozan against Brown. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Smart. Clock at 4. Here's Schroeder. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bulls leading by 4. Outside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Incredible athlete. I mean, Levine, I love when Levine puts that vertical. Big use.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. They get it again. And it's Smart with the extra effort.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here is Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Levine, here we go.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Schroeder against Ball. Schroeder passes to Horford. Outside, Smart. Back to Horford. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Schroeder.
First team foul.
The feed to Horford. Smart on the wing. No good with the triple. Williams, that's for two. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Zach LaVine making... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and LaVine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's DeRozan. Ball finds LaVine. Outside DeRozan. Into the lane. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Watch out now. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show. And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Tatum. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They're on the clock. They get it back. Vucevic. LaVine against Tatum. LaVine kicks to Williams. Over Smart. And another shot. Back to LaVine. Passes it to Vucevic. DeRozan against Brown. The shot is good off the backboard.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Schroeder against White. Chris, we see all these teams make all these moves to bring in big-time talent, but how important is chemistry between those players once they are sharing the same locker room?
Well, it's funny because chemistry doesn't show up on the stat sheet nor in analytics, but it's so essential. I mean, as a player, you need friends out there. Guys that hold you accountable, support you, and some that you enjoy the journey with.
Schroeder against White. Tatum deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Bradley. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Over in the corner, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. drives in. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Caruso, the pass to White. Kicks it out to Jones. Johnson outside. Puts it up. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Hernan Gomez finds Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. 11 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now White. And stolen by Williams. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 9 points, and that'll do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Boston, they've got Richardson. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. The pass to Vucevic. LaVine up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. LaVine double team. Ball with a wide open look. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And LaVine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. He still has strong playmaking instincts.
Ball with it. Back to LaVine from outside the arc. And Horford pulls it down. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum with it. Williams picks him up. Horford dishes to Tatum. Good. Tatum's got 6 points.
A natural leader and active scorer. I mean, when Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's...
Ball against Schroeder. The drive-by ball. The wide open look here for Vucevic. No good. Shot missing. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Schroeder outside. Brown finds Schroeder. The Celtics working the ball around now. Left side, Horford. Schroeder outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Schroeder's got it all tied up now for Boston.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball, the pass to LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
LaVine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Schroeder outside. outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Offensive rebound. Taken away by Williams. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Brown. Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 5 points in the game.
A work in progress, but the ball needs to keep developing his three-pointer and open things up a little.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Some changes for Boston. Here's Pritchard to the inside. Williams passes to Pritchard. Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Canner.
2 minutes.
Bradley against Williams. And Jones sends it back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now here's White. Down low. Bradley kicks to Johnson. Outside White. Pass to Caruso. Back to White. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. White's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Well, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
Here's Pritchard. White covering. Bradley against Hernan Gomez. Williams for 3. A putback. They need this. And Hernan Gomez finishes it off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
56 seconds left to play in the third. White the pass to Jones. Dishes to Johnson. Passes it to Caruso. White wide open. He fires. And the Bulls another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Celtics,
and he sinks the second. 34 seconds left in the third. Now here's White. He's got 7. Bradley up top. And White kicks to Caruso. From deep to the inside. Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Oh, man, what a slam by Cantor. His size lets him make easy work of those big plays in the paint.
And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution for the Bulls.
1 second left. Pritchard gets the bucket. And now just a 3-point Bulls lead. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Chicago up by 3. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Celtic substitution.
4 on the clock. Pulls it from the elbow. That's short off the rim.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Brown dishes to Tatum. Back to Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 1. DeRozan surveying the D. Kicks to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. DeRozan finds Vucevic. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. DeRozan's shot is off. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Williams passes to DeRozan. They get it again. On the wing, Levine. Misses the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown kicks it over to Schroeder. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
He didn't turn it over once in the first half. All of a sudden, he's giving them one gift after another gift after another.
The Bulls have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Outside, Levine. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Ball with the bucket.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Schroeder dishes to Horford. Back to Schroeder. Outside, Horford. He kicks it to Brown. Inside, it's stolen by Vucevic. The pass to Ball. Here's Vucevic. Left side, Levine. Outside, Ball. The kick out to Williams. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Bulls ball.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. There's the dish to Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Outside DeRozan. Clock at 6. Goes up on the high post. Levine can't hit. Celtics trail by 4. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Horford.
Oh, that's one of those buckets that stand out. Nice play by Smart.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. DeRozan passes to Levine. They get a hand on it and stolen by Tatum. Here's Schroeder. Smart kicks to Tatum. He feeds it to Brown. Back to Tatum. Brown finds Tatum. Back to Brown. Horford trying to free himself up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Ball against Schroeder. Pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Smart on the wing. Headed by Levine. Looking to end his cold spell. Count.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
There's the 3. Horford no up. Chicago with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Time is of the essence. Basket in the foul. It's got to be the game plan.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game. Zach LaVine.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Tatum, no good. Here's Ball. It's good.
Racing the spotlight. Give Ball the opportunity.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Houston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the center position. And for Miami, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Tatum. Butler with a steal.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Smart passes to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Schroeder. Tatum against Lowry. Outside, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. The offensive rebound. Smart for 3. From downtown. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Smart.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And now just over a minute played here in the first.
Now Horford just not as effective on the offensive end as he once was, but still continues to contribute.
Horford against Adebayo. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And for Horford, he still puts up decent totals. Brent, the efficiency is what has faltered.
Well, up there, he's going to start making plays and try to be a conduit for the offense, PA. And coaches trust that decision-making and that experience. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Schroeder finds Smart. Horford outside. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Yes, it's good.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Now here's Lowry. Out to the right wing. Pass to Tucker. Now Adebayo. Clock is at 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. That one goes in.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that works.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Now here's Brown. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Out to Horford. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
I just love the ball.
Lowry against Schroeder. Now here's Lowry. Defense is right there. The layup misses. Boston has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Pass to Schroeder. Horford outside. Here's Tatum. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
The Heat have gone 1 of 4 to start. Lowry right side. Here's Adebayo. Horford with the block.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
That's his first.
There's a minute 12 left now in the first quarter. Up top, Lowry, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
A title-winning point guard. Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Lowry against Schroeder. Here's Horford. Back to Schroeder. The three is up. Just 4 to shoot. Up and over Lowry. And stolen by Adebayo. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. .32 seconds left in the first. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Outside Schroeder. Outside Brown. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston?
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's Schroeder. Brown passes to Smart. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Smart outside. To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. It's stolen by Smart. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Robinson against Horford. And Tucker gets it to go.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Celtics with the lead. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. He even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Schroeder following the bucket by the Heat. Horford. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Horford's gotten his second bucket.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Kick out to Brown. Butler with a steal. Tucker up top, hounded by Tatum. Horford with a steal. And he's going for the oop here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lowry against Schroeder. To the middle. And a missed layup. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Back to Smart. Pass to Horford. Tipped. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Back to Schroeder. The kick to Tatum. Smart outside. And stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Here's Butler. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
It's Smart on the wing. Pass to Horford. On the take. He can't get it to go. And Miami will go the other way with it. Butler passes to Adebayo. And here's Tucker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit. He forces the D to do it that time.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Morris, he's checked in for Tucker. Strus comes in for Butler. Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. Here's Pritchard. Williams from long range. Back to Pritchard. The kick out to Richardson. Clock at 6. Now here's Hernan Gomez. The D's right on him. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Morris passes to Oladipo. Rebound Boston. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. From outside the arc. And Kanter with the slam.
Well, the size, length, and power of Kanter on full display that time.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Oladipo outside. Hero for 3. That shot off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Heat. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, and that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to...
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Tyler Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Schroeder. Doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. And Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, I mean, played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
Up top, Morris. Pass to Oladipo. Inside. Morris with it, deflects the pass. Over Tatum. Morris can't hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Now here's Smart. And he converts the layup. Smart's got 7 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Oladipo against Schroeder. Back to Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
How about that? Recovering Victor Oladipo up to the rim. Good sign.
Outside Schroeder. Driving in. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And Hero grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Brown passes to Horford. There's Tatum with the three. It's rebounded by Dedmon. The Heat with the lead. Down low. Here's Strus. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Hero against Smart. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Smart. To the left wing. To the paint. Here's Horford. Got it. He has 6. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Here's Dedmon. Horford covering. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 5.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Horford. Now Tatum. Now Schroeder. He's guarded by Oladipo. Schroeder can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Back to Dedmon. Oh, and he got and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
We've got a line change here for Boston. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Hero. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Oladipo. Here's Strus. Here's Morris. Oladipo outside. Here's Morris. Goes back up. Offensive rebound.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
First team foul. Shooting for Boston, Juan Hernan.
And he's good on the second. 36 seconds left in the third. Now here's Oladipo. To the inside. Dedmon. No good with a layup. Outside, Williams. Canner, the pass to Richardson. And it's Williams off the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Pass to Strus. Down low. Here's Dedmon. Morris left side. And stolen by Williams. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Heat up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the 5.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Pass to Smart. The kick to Tatum. And here's Horford. Smart outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He loves the pressure D. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Into the lane. No luck on that one. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. And it's Lowry penetrating. The shot that time not on target.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Smart for 3. They get it again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, Schroeder down there sneaking in and able to pick up a loose ball board and get a hoop.
Lowry against Schroeder. Right side Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Smart finds Schroeder. Horford outside. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Miami on D. 4-point game. Puts it up from the high post. The shake. Brown. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Inside, out to Horford. Pass to Schroeder. Up and over Lowry. Outside Schroeder. Unloads. And they get it back. The kick to Tatum. Back to Horford. Outside Schroeder. 5 to shoot. And Tatum, here we go. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Robinson against Smart. Outside Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
Al Horford. That's his second.
That's good from Butler. Here's Schroeder. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Back to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Horford. Oh, sweet move. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's why Horford makes the big bucks. But don't they all? He knows how to deliver a huge shot in the clutch.
Schroeder against Lowry. To the paint. Horford with a steal. Stolen by Lowry. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Defensive foul. Al Horford. That's his third personal foul.
For the Celtics, this one not looking good. And here's Tatum. Pass to Schroeder. Now here's Horford. Outside Tatum. 5 on the clock. And here's Schroeder. Checked by Tucker. Schroeder can't get it to go.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Lowry with it. Covered by Schroeder. Lowry against Schroeder. Back to Tucker. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9. And he makes both free throws.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Smart for 3. They get it back. Lowry, right side. Shoots over Tatum. It's blocked. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
What a gorgeous nighttime view from high above the city of Atlanta. Well, and now the opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for Atlanta, And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5, home in the paint. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Tatum with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Horford the pass to Schroeder. Outside Tatum. 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Outside Smart. Tatum kicks to Smart. Pass to Horford. Goes up again. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Al Horford, a force inside right now, willing himself to the line, getting physical near the basket.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Passes to Capella. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Young with no one around. And it's Capella missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Tatum dishes to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Horford. Brown outside. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team. And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
And here's Young after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Action gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Horford against Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Driving the lane. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one misses. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. To the paint. Horford dishes to Tatum. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich left side. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The kick out to Tatum. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Here's Smart. Boston. No good that time either.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Now here's Brown. Driving in, and he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Here's Young. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Passes to Tatum. Rejected by Young. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Young, right side. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Smart on the wing. There's the pass to Horford. Good on the bucket.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Young against Schroeder. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Shoots over Schroeder.
Well, tremendous defense from Dennis Schroeder. He is willing to give extra effort on that end of the...
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks on top, up 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Tatum finds Smart. To the middle, here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Well, what a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
Here's Young. Here he goes. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got 6.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Young against Schroeder. And Young kicks to Collins. No good from outside. Boston leading by 3. Horford with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Schroeder passes to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Horford's shot is good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Young pass to Bogdanovich. He takes it in, and he gets the bucket. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Schroeder kicks to Smart. That's tipped. Another shot. Kicks it out to Schroeder for 3. That shot missing, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, this feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other. As they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Young against Schroeder. Kicks to Horford. Back to Schroeder. He dishes it to Tatum. Pass to Schroeder. And here is Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot. From 13, count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Young passes to Collins. Bogdanovich against Smart. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. And the rejection by Tatum. And it's Capella missing. Boston leading by 4. The kick out to Tatum from past the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hunter. And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Horford the pass to Brown. Back to Horford. Outside, Smart. Brown wide open, he fires. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Capella. Now, here is Young. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of...
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And in that period, the most they drew. And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Richardson. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Here's Hernan Gomez off the left rim and out. The Hawks trail by 5. One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems to us like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
Young with the ball. Kanter covered. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Richardson finds Williams. Back to Richardson. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks shooting for the game at 42%. Hunter the pass to Collins. The 3. And Kanter pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
High post, Hernan Gomez. Working on Collins. Good on the 3-point shot.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Peyton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
Pritchard passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's the drive. Richardson gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 6. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Williams looking over the floor. Back to Canner. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Hurt. Richardson cover. Over in the corner, Reddish. From 10 feet out. Knocks it loose. Celtics leading by 6. Richardson finds Canner. Here's Pritchard. Richardson the pass to Canner. The kick out to Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Out to Gallinari. To the inside. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pritchard passes to Williams. This one for 3. They get the rebound. The wide open shot from Hernan Gomez. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Hernan Gomez has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you can tell Cantor uses his size to survey the floor, and he's really good at finding the holes in the defense with his passing.
To the right side. Reddish the pass to Jang. Shot clock at 6. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Williams attacking. It's stolen by Reddish. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Herter. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Down low. Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Boy, once Cantor establishes position on the interior, forget about it.
Williams with the ball. To stop the run. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics. They're up by 11. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Chang, and it's Williams at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. The Hawks trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And finished off by Jang.
Well, Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Pritchard passes to Cantor. Pass to Pritchard. Kicks it out to Richardson. It's tipped. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Atlanta shooting for the game at 42%. Passes it to Herter. Chang inside. He's covered by Cantor, and he makes that one. Chang's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the definition of a high percentage shooter. Terrific touch by Gorgui Dieng.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Richardson, no luck. The Hawks trail by 7. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That'll be his second foul of the game. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his third foul of the game. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. So here's Gallinari. To the paint and stolen by Tatum. There's Brown with the three. The shot comes out, and Atlanta will go the other way. Gallinari dishes to Williams.
Wow, twice on the pipes. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Boston, no good that time either.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The kick out to Tatum. Driving to the basket.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Williams against Schroeder. And it's sent back by Horford. Tatum finds Smart. Back to Tatum. Six on the shot clock. Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Schroeder against Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Nobody near Schroeder. From outside, off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Over to the left wing. Here's Reddish. And Boston with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now the pass to Schroeder. Dishes it to Horford. Back to Schroeder. Releases from 15. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Inside. And Jang gets it to go.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Williams with the steal.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Down low. Williams finds Jang. On the wing, Williams. The wing jumper off target. So we see Boston get the win here. They seem to rep. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.